Well, looks like we've got a goal. Sitting here at soccer practice. What's up, guys? Hello, YouTube. My name is D. Together we are Guiding D Light. It's been an interesting time, shall it? Has not. Did you guys feel that energy on the full moon, though? For real. A lot of people were contacting me like, it's hurting right here, and it's in my ears, and I'm getting migraines. Well, that energy wasn't able to flow now, was it? And it was very painful. Now, okay. I'll bring it back a little bit. I'll try not to sound so arrogant. Here's the truth, okay? When your pressure and you're feeling your sensation of your consciousness is always at the top of your head, you're overthinking. You're thinking way too much and you're not allowing it to be. So because you have all these thoughts, they're little nodes, if you will, little spheres of these different thoughts up front. All that energy comes down and it's trying to get into the center, the pineal gland. So when you have all these thoughts and you're way too far in your mind, they're going to get bombarded with because they're blocking the energy from hitting the center. So that's why it's important to balance yourself and just stay free form of thought, although I know it's not easy. In particular today at work, today's Tuesday, was a nightmare. I don't know if it was in the air, but I got thrown under the bus a couple times, and it's like, hey, all you had to do is read your email, you know? Did you check your email before you called me all shitty, like, why aren't you doing your job? Because an hour and a half ago, I responded in an email. Anyway. You know, we can do a lot of things on this earth, on this planet, to uplift humanity. But to be able to go out there and serve and have a career and do a job and affect people's lives mentally, emotionally, physically, it's very profound, right? But also being on the executive branch of manufacturing, it's a crap show. You got people that are 50, 60, 70 years old. They haven't even grown up, right? They don't even think about growing up. Like, the way they've done it, they've got it this far. Why change now? Those are going to be the ones that have these migraines on the full moons, right? So listen, if you were getting the migraine on the full moon, you're too much in your head. Your thoughts are too forward progressing, right? It's becoming resistance. So you can clear the thought form, right? I've talked about it before. You are the atom. So instead of making all these thought forms, connect to the atom. The atom is you. It has the truth. It's pretty deep. I know a lot of you people might not quite understand where I'm coming from, but let's shift gears a little bit. Unification, right? All I want is unity. I want us to unite. I want us to love and bring in the light together as brothers and sisters. However, certain groups don't want to interact with certain groups because it's a profitable thing, right? And if we keep the spiritual community confused, we always have clients. Well, my question is, why can't you free everyone, give everybody the results and the energy that they're looking for, teach them how to become into the flow and really win at their own life, right? Make them the teacher. Well, then they won't come back and I won't have repeat clients. And there's always going to be someone to help. You don't want repeat clients. You want clients that progress and honor your name because of the progression, because you helped perceive a different perception for that person, right? So when we get in the flow and we get going, we need to understand some of these people ain't going to grow up, and not to waste our energy on them. As far as engagement, right? Set them straight. Don't let them walk all over you because that's what they're used to. You gotta have a little grit. You gotta have a little backbone. That's not easy for some of us, especially if we want to be all love and light. Well, you know what? It's not all rainbows and unicorns, although I like those very much. Sometimes you gotta put the armor on, stand your ground, and really say no. A lot of people have a hard time saying no. So as I look back over this past week, the full moon energy was something else. Like I said, more than 4 people. I think I had 6 different people. What is happening? What's going on, D? Derek, I don't understand. Things are getting crazy. There's so much pressure in my head. It's only going to keep progressively getting stronger. So if you had those pressures in your head, right, take it from here and put it to the back of your head, right, where you're creative. And then when you flow them back and forth, you end up in the center of the head. When your brain's fully linked up and in line with your chakra system, your neurological system where the brain fires its patterns is out of the center. Right? So let's stop and think about this, okay? If all of it's up here and it fires, it's forced all in here and it's firing. Well, it can't handle the energy current flow and it's going to get locked up. But if you can free your mind, if you can control your thoughts, become centered and balanced through meditation, breathe through it, and actually clear all your thoughts, take the pressure out of the front of your head and allow it to absorb into your entirety, right? Balance it. It's a very interesting lesson. Then, on top of all this, back to unity. How do we do it? How do we unify each other without money being a principal divider, right? I don't know about you guys. I might not have done the best marketing campaign. I still haven't developed the best funnel to guiding delight, but I've been doing this healing work for about almost 3 years now, and I'm still just shy of $2,000. Okay, but I have a career and a side hustle. And in April, when everybody was losing it, I cleared over 12K. So I was pretty excited for myself. But this whole sitting back and expecting it to come to you has to end. Money is a reflection of how you helped humanity. The more you help humanity and the more you progress it, the more rewarded you are. It sounds condescending, but it's true. Obviously, if you have a good relationship with money, it just flows in. But with that being said, I'm not in the spiritual work to make money. I'm in the spiritual work to uplift humanity, to watch my brothers and sisters thrive, and enjoy the repercussions that it creates through magnificent energy flow back to me, because I freed one person who's going to go free another person, right? Snowball effect. I've worked individually with over 500 people now, and I'm pretty excited because it's progressed me in my healing, right? When I first started healing, I used to just shine my light so I could illuminate everything that you didn't want to see, so that way you could understand you have a lot of healing to do. Well, now it's so divine and so organized that we just light up when we ask which one shall face it forward first. And when they step forward, it's explained, it's understood, and it's dissolved, which allows it to heal. So through dissolvement, you get healing, right? You don't have to solve the problem, you just have to dissolve the problem. Dissolving the problem means you feel it, you understand it, you integrate it, you transmute it, you dissolve it. It no longer affects or has a control over your power. It's important. The more we do it, the more we understand it, the more we achieve it, the freer we get, the less quantum entangled we become. That's it. Unquantum entangling yourself will relieve the pressure in the head. If you don't know how to untangle quantum yourself, book a session. I'll teach you. It's very simple, but in the same sense, are you overthinking it? Like I said, I'm very confident and I've seen too much, but in the same sense, I've comprehended it and perceived it, and now I understand how to achieve it. You see, we can't just dismiss everyone, because everyone has the opportunity to accept the greatness of the Lord, put the Creator through their body, and become the conduit, right? Everybody has that opportunity. So we might want to count them out now, but who knows? 10 years from now, they could be just as spiritual as you, right? I look back 5 years ago, if you would have talked to this stuff about me, I would have been like, sure, let's go do a shot. Like, I wouldn't be buying it. But because my switch was flipped, right? And I was kind of forced through some of this stuff, Now I'm passionate about it. And it is my life. And I'm not afraid to explain it. But I understand I'm not going to waste my time trying to explain it to those who don't want to change. Right? If they dismiss me and write me off, instead of letting them alter my course with a curse of spells through their poor vocabulary, I dismiss it, I smile, and then I don't engage in higher consciousness with them, right? You gotta pick your battles. You don't show all your cards, but you stay humble, balanced, true, smile, right? We've been through so much. We have a lot more to endure. But I'm getting called. Soccer practice must be over. So check this out, guys. You guys think about what I said. I enjoy you 100%. No, that's not my son. But check it out, you guys. We have so many opportunities to unite, so many opportunities to do this. What I'm really getting at is don't take it from a spiritual aspect of I need to heal this and I need to heal that, right? You're only going to heal if you heal yourself, and you can't be a great healer until you have someone help you heal yourself. You can only illuminate so much. You need a third person to see third person to heal you. Okay? I get sessions. I talk to oracles. I'm gonna say off the top of my head, I've been through. I've paid for over 20 different sessions with 20 different people, right? It's important to have different understandings when you're looking externally to find the internal temple, right? Once you find the internal temple, you turn it on, you understand you are the teacher, you are the guru, you are everything, and then you realize that you are just one particle makeup of the whole galaxy, which is quite the facet to take in. But let's stop. Let's focus back. Let's think, where are we at now? Right? What did we feel these last 2 weekends? Was the full moon absolutely amazing, or was it painful? Because Friday night, we did a group healing, and everybody in that group healing wasn't having no headaches. Everybody in that group healing expanded. We went and we uplifted Saturn. We changed the vibrational rings of the patterns through mechanical synapse that uplifted our whole planetorial system. Right? Didn't it feel easy on Saturday? Was Saturday not just like a moment? Right? We're doing the work. We're uniting. We're healing, we're group sessions, but in the same sense, how can we do it more? How can we unite more without money being an object? How can we pull ourselves together, right? If you take everybody in the spiritual community and put $3 for Guthrie, right, my last name, I love threes. You take $3, put it in a nonprofit. 1 million people put $3 into a nonprofit. It's $3 million. What can you do with $3 million? Not very much. But it's a process. It's a start, right? You've got the snowball started. So many people want to go with these GoFundMe programs and these wishes upon a dreams and crypto and all this. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm indulged in it all, right? Every little asset. I got my Zimbabwe money. I've had it for a few years. Still barely worth anything but paper. But question yourself and ask, Who do you know that you can unite with, that you can uplift each other, have a conversation, and discuss unity and what you can do within your community to bring unity, right? It starts with us, it ends with us. We don't need to wait, we just need to begin, right? We need to start. I've started quite a bit, and I'm going to be focusing more on completion of my off-grid property. Because if anything happens, at least I have that. I can be a part of myself there. And then I can use the property as collateral to leverage a spiritual community. That's where I'm at, guys. If you're a talented healer, you have gifts, and you're looking for an outlet, and you need more expansion, you need more clients, reach out to your boy D. We're doing a unity of collective collaboration to bring people together, right? We're only going to take a small fee off the top, which is, for all the work that we're doing behind the scenes, I think it's totally worth it. But it's getting put out there, right? And it's getting the outlet. And you don't have to conform to be somebody you're not. You heal how you heal. You teach how you teach. If people like it and they come back to you, we open up those floodgates, great. But the thing is, don't solely count on that. That's just the experience. That's just the knowing that you're in the now, uplifting humanity inside the vortex, right? You gotta allow the vortex to bring everything out from the outside to the inside. It's gonna come in weird ways, right? But the abundance, like I've said for years, is always around you, right? Look at that cornfield. It's abundance. They say money don't grow on trees, but apples do, peaches do, bananas, right? You get my point. So really think about how you can do spiritual work, make a little money on the side by hustling, and set yourself up for a career that is 100% spiritual, even though it doesn't have a spiritual title and you don't do anything spiritual energy work with it. You're interacting with humanity. Every day when you go in, you have the opportunity to make people's days better, to make people excited about what they do. Right? Upliftment. The better you get at treating people, the better people treat you. The more energy you pick up, the more momentum you get, you become an unstoppable force. When you're an unstoppable force, you just want to wreck ball everything. But it makes no result. So what I'm saying is, I don't care if you figured out all of it and you've ascended multiple times. You still got to put it all together. Right? You gotta let the journey become the career that drives the journey. It takes work. This sitting back waiting for it's gotta stop. We need to make the difference now. I've been making the difference now. And I feel a little frustrated. Because I get more resistance than I do unification. Because everybody wants to protect what they don't think anyone else knows. And in all reality, when you open all the doors, you flood open all the chakras, you experience communication throughout the universe, and you realize the importance of unity and how we're stronger together. Love you guys. Hope that made sense. It's time. How do we unify each other? How do we collectively come together to become the world's largest bank of spiritual consciousness, correct decisions, to uplift humanity and not keep them trapped? I don't know. Looking for suggestions. Drop a comment. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. You guys stay awesome. Be you. Stay true. And until next time, peace.